Okay, so we're back with some more head, face, hand tattoos, job stopper style stuff. Somebody commented on the last one of these that they can't believe that tattoos are still a job stopper in 2025, and I would say that that's less and less the case.
I think it just depends on your job, too.
We went to Firestone, and that's one of the
classier restaurants in the city.
There's a girl there that's covered in tattoos.
Yeah,
and
one of the
like
servers.
very visible tattoos. And so I think that if you're working there and they don't have a problem with it, then that means most places don't anymore.
Yeah.
So it's a changing world, but again, it'll depend on your area too, right?
I've yet to see or meet like a doctor.
I think they just maybe don't want them though, right? Like there's so few doctors. If you had a sleeve, it's not going to stop you.
No, I think a lot of them are pretty old too.
In this city, like you can barely get a doctor.
Yeah.
You think a sleeve would stop from being able to be a doctor? I don't think so.
Right.
Plus, like Roxanne, one of Rick's old clients, she was covered in tattoos.
Oh yeah, she's a doctor.
Yeah, so
there we go.
I don't think it's a problem.
Most
industries don't give a shit anymore.
It's getting rare. But
unless you're working like somewhere very, very I mean, we're in a Bible Belt here.
Yeah, I know.
This is a very conservative city.
I in the past, and it's gotten like less, but I have had employers, until they've met me, tell me that they wouldn't have hired someone with as many tattoos as I had at the time, which was not very many.
Yeah, like what, like 20 years ago, though, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's changed a lot.
It has changed. So anyways, this says, "Hello, Remy. I really appreciate your work. I really like your reviews. They make me notice details that I never thought about when it comes to tattoo designs or their locations. You inspired me to get a face tattoo. I want to combine it with a neck tattoo, and I want it to be roses or flowers. What do you think is a good idea, and what colors would you recommend?" I think this is ironic because we're always like smack talking face tattoos like on people.
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty even-handed on the matter. I think it's like I don't like them when they're all you have.
I feel like more often we're like, why do you have a face tattoo when you have nothing else?
Yeah, I mean that's I think most people, and the people who don't talk that way usually are the people who have face tattoos and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people that have full body suits, for the most part, like I'm not being a gatekeeper. Like you do you get whatever you want. But
right.
Most people that have full body suits feel this way. That like I still don't have a full face tattoo, and there are people out there that don't even have sleeves that have full face tattoos. So it's like I think that you should treat it a little more seriously.
I think so too.
But with that said, I do like face tattoos.
Yeah.
I just think that they should be married to a bigger body of work.
This is just a question. So like to me, I like roses are nice. Rem has roses.
Yeah. Obviously.
I always think like there's some really cool like dark art floral that I've been seeing on faces. The thing that like with roses is a lot of the times they're like a really stiff shape. And I think with floral,
I don't know about that. You
can
can make roses work for any area.
I just think like to like fit the contour of the face, sometimes like peonies or like, spider lilies and things like that maybe are a better shape to.
Well, I think if I'm having him right, he's trying to find something that will work on his face and his neck.
Yeah.
So like you'd have to follow it under and over, and you do see like usually it will be a larger kind of composition of flowers. So then there's room to have several within that if you wanted. But like I would kind of need to see your face and also
what's your aesthetic?
Yeah, what the rest of your work is, because like honestly, there's all different styles. You can do all different colors. Like, and different colors work better on different skin tones.
And where do you want it on your face? Because I think that matters too.
Oh, of course. Like, I'm thinking of one that I seen that has like, it's like flower down here and then leaves and then leaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like the framing of the
like
jaw
the flower
and the face.
kind of comes up like this, and then leaves come forward onto the forehead, and then
it frames everything.
Yeah.
Those ones are really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'd need to see your face. I'd need to see everything else you've got. I was a little confused because it is hard to say if you're not sending more than that. So we're going to move on because I would be happy to revisit that if you could send me a picture of what you have now maybe what your face looks like.
Yeah.
So then we got this kind of dark art stuff. This kind of like what Terry has.
Yeah, it's kind of like
a graffiti kind of.
It's not the scratchy black, but it's more of the like
ornamental,
the calligraphy, but not script style black work, which I think is really pretty.
I do too. You can custom make it however you want it to.
The guy that's doing the yellow on black sleeve is really good at it.
Yeah, that's Letters Feel Good.
Yes, yeah.
His stuff is a little bit different than this, but yeah, there's always going to be some standard deviation.
Yeah,
and
it's
variation.
in the same realm, I think.
Yeah, I do and don't like this one. I don't know that I love the tips onto the forehead like that. I think probably I would maybe bring them forward more and have them more like what we have here, right? Maybe fill them out. But you can add to this, right? That's the nice thing about this stuff is you can always build off of it and do more with it and stuff. Never has to really just stay as is. The reason why I don't like those peaks is because they feel really thin, right? Like they don't feel as like weighted as the rest of it. And I understand that they're tail ends, but I much prefer how it swoops down to his beard here, right? I find that it just feels more organic and less tacked on. So I think it would be cool if you could kind of find a way to bridge that same thing onto your forehead. Maybe even just bring that over and have it come down a little bit towards the eyebrow. I mean, you're already on your face anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm suggesting anything too crazy. Looks like he just has the one side of this. So I would suggest doing both sides. I think it'd be cool.
I think it would have been like, I mean, you don't want to like disrupt the space on the neck, but to have it curl around, to have had it curl around more to almost touch that neck tattoo, I think would have been a better use of the space too.
Yeah, just
like I think this flows really nice, but like, what are you going to put in that
feels like
gap?
they just kind of put it on his head.
Yeah.
It's not the head, you know? Like it feels like it should be, tucked into that neck a little more. But again, because it gets thinner back here too, right? So you could just thicken all that up and bring it farther down. But it says dark freehand, so this guy must just draw this stuff on.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a hell of a talent to be able to do that. And you must do it very well to inspire trust in people to let you doodle on them. A lot of people would not be okay with that.
No, anytime that I've even like drawn like some leaves on people, like it's like I'm gonna draw it on, and they're kind of like skeptical, and you're like, don't worry.
Yeah, people don't trust anything. So even when you have a pedigree of good work, it's like people don't have trust, and they can't see the final product, right? So a lot of times people need like the picture of what it's going to be, or they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Which is like crazy to me because I have so much faith in the process.
Yeah.
But
and then you get the crazy people that think that you can freehand anything, and they're like, why don't you just freehand it? And you're like, what?
Well, yeah, you have you're an artist, you could do it. But yeah, no, you want to have, not everything can be freehanded.
Right.
So.
I do really like how there's like this little flick almost coming into the ear there.
Yeah, that's
like,
a cool touch.
Just like a little boop. Like, I like that.
I just want more from it. I think it just seems like a piece, and there needs to be more of it.
Right?
So.
All right.
This was the email that he sent.
Oh, okay.
I have this out of order.
That's
Might as well
okay.
just read it.
So his email was, hey, Remy, how are you? My name is Vince from Palm Beach, and my artist is Patchy from Wooden Heart Tattoos in Lake Park, Florida. Freehand artist. Did this absolute banger on my head and figure you would like it. Please feature it on your next video.
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming in very unprepared for this one today.
It's all good. We have a little sick dog, so we're kind of meh. I just I think this is a cool one.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I always like any of these people who are doing these like freehand designs. Like, it's crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously everyone has their own taste, and it's not something I would want, but I can definitely appreciate it. And I would, like I said, I would just build it out more and maybe do another one on the other side as well.
Yeah.
So then we have this. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, and I don't think that there was an email attached to it either. I'm just going back now because I've been wrong twice, but we got this one from someone, And he looks like he has quite a bit of work.
Right?
He's got hand tattoos here, a little bit of face work.
Well, the one on his jaw really reminds me of like I feel like there's like Inuit, or I'm probably wrong. There's a group that gets these, like maybe Maori or like someone
Yeah,
gets
it looks like a tribal type design.
kind of like, you know, it's like something like symbolic or ceremonial typically. And like, I don't know if maybe this person's is, but and I don't know enough about it, but I've seen them and they're usually done, you know, within that group. Right? And
Yeah.
I've usually seen them on women. So.
Yeah, no, there's a newscaster that had something like that not long ago. It was a huge thing. But it was like part of her religious background
her
or something.
culture, right?
I wish I had a backstory to this. I'd have more to say. But I only have what I have here. And my instinct was to go, oh, I've already fucked up enough times on this episode. I probably got something out of order here. But that's not what I see. I don't have a description.
Yeah, it looks like too that he's got his like hair area blacked out, like his hairline, like all of the head.
It's quite the look.
Right? It is.
And the cross on the forehead.
Definitely quite the look, and the hands, like the patterning.
Yeah, this is yeah, and then he's added more to his head here.
Yeah, it turned into like kind of a snowflake. Sort of, again, that's like a different...
I don't know what any of this means.
Kind of like a Viking rune.
Yeah, there was an episode a while back where we featured something and someone got really upset about, oh, I can't believe you had this thing on. And it's like, I don't always know what everything fucking means.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not an expert on every goddamn symbol in the book.
Well, even today, there was a person who walked in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, they walked in and they asked for... support your local 81.
Yeah.
And like, if you guys know what that means, but like that's not a tattoo that we could do.
Yeah, it's a Hell's Angels tattoo.
Yeah, you know, that's not a I think you get that tattoo from the Hell's Angels. You don't go to a shop and get that tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, people probably do.
Yeah, but I don't think they'd be very happy about it.
No, I know, but I'm, like, there's all kinds of symbolism and shit that, like, I can never know the fucking backstory of every goddamn thing.
Right, and like, like Dave was telling me about this tattoo, and he's like, whoa, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, 81, and then it hit me.
And then
the letter connotation.
There was one where we featured a Punisher tattoo, like me and Kevin years ago.
And we you don't know that it's like an anti-police thing.
But yeah. Well, me and Kevin were literally just like, oh, because in Canada we don't have that problem. Like, we don't have that thing.
Not the same way that the United States does.
Well, no, and so like Punisher for us here, it's like,
just
oh
a
yeah,
superhero.
As comic book hero, you know.
Yeah, and I do think maybe some people in Canada. It's like Alberta, we're kind of like little America. Like, I do think some people do hold that idea, but it's not. It doesn't really happen in Canada the same way.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said. Like, I can't, and I also don't care if people get offended, because it's like I don't always know. But anyway,
it's cool if you tell us in the comments, because then we do know.
Yeah.
But like,
I don't know what to make of this. I think it's a different kind of look for sure. I wish I had some context here, but I don't, unfortunately.
I would like and again, if anybody has context, like, let us know in the comments.
I don't know what this picture he's holding is and what the significance is.
Right?
The black saturation looks decent. So he's got some of his palm done here, and that must be some kind of symbolism.
Right? Yeah. But, I mean, if you're the viewer that sent this in, like, maybe let us know.
Yeah, let me know if there's more to this, or like I almost positive I won't get the backstory.
Yeah,
but
or someone fill in the blanks if you can. Like, I'm fairly positive this is a Viking rune.
Yeah.
But also I don't know that Vikings have this chin tattoo. So maybe there's other stuff going on, but...
I don't know. And I'd also, like, who is this dude with him?
I don't know. Interesting.
It's very random.
Right?
This has been a very strange episode.